I rise today along with Senator De Leon, Senator Skinner, Senator Stern, and our colleague from the Assembly, Assemblymember Catherine Baker, to commend the Survivor Sisters. This is a group of dedicated California breast cancer survivors who have championed the specialized California Pink Ribbon license plate to provide education, promote awareness, and raise funds to provide access to regular breast exams and mammograms, potentially saving the lives of countless women. Each of these survivor sisters, while facing their own personal struggle with the disease, remain determined to help the millions of women in California who are or will battle breast cancer. After years of work, the California Pink Ribbon license plate became a reality in September 2014 when Governor Brown signed Assembly Bill 49, carried by Assemblymember Joan Buchanan. I am honored, and I'm sure we are all honored, to welcome Assemblymember Buchanan, who is here with us today, with her own AB 49 Pink Ribbon plate. I want to thank Assemblymember Buchanan for her efforts, not only for recruiting me, Assemblywoman Baker, and others to help with this campaign to reach the goal of 7,500 orders required to produce these plates. The goal was met, and the pink plates, adorned with a dark pink ribbon and the message "Early Detection Saves Lives," can be seen on our highways today. Now, while this was a collective effort, we're excited to recognize each of the survivor sisters individually. Let me first start with Heather McCullough of Brentwood, a devoted wife, mother of 4, stage 4 breast cancer survivor. Heather was diagnosed at the age of 36 with no family history and having an exam just 1 year prior. Heather underwent 18 weeks of chemotherapy and 4 surgeries, and has advocated tirelessly to ensure that the California Pink Ribbon license plate came to fruition. On behalf of the California State Senate, I'm honored to present you with this resolution in recognition of your extraordinary efforts on behalf of all California women who are or will face a breast cancer diagnosis. Sir? Yeah.
Let's give a round of applause and thank for the incredible work.
Next, I'd like to present Sherry Rush of Brentwood. A wife and mother of 3 boys, Sherry discovered a lump in her breast when she was 39 years of age and was diagnosed with stage 4 invasive ductal carcinoma and was given 2 years to live. Sherry has since dedicated herself to promoting the importance of early detection and is celebrating passing her 5-year threshold. On behalf of the California Senate, I'm honored to present you with this resolution in recognition of your extraordinary contributions.
Give a warm welcome to Ms. Rush. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to present Deborah Bordeaux of Brentwood, teacher of more than 3 decades, including 25 years in the Oakley Union Elementary School District. Deborah was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2010 and successfully completed her treatment thanks to her positive attitude, early detection, and her very supportive network of family and friends. Deborah Bordeaux has also been honored as American Cancer Society's Hero of Hope. On behalf of the Senate, I recognize and honor you for your extraordinary contributions.
Let's welcome Ms. Bordeaux to the California State Senate and say thank you.
Next, I share with you the story of Heather Goff-Solari. Heather is a devoted mother and Oakley resident. She learned she had breast cancer at the age of 25, just a few months after losing her mother to the disease. After a half-dozen surgeries and several chemotherapy treatments, Heather's cancer has been under control, and as all who have ever been afflicted with cancer, they know it's an ongoing fight. Heather is now pursuing her dream job as a San Leandro public safety dispatcher. On behalf of the California Senate, I'm honored to present you with this resolution in recognition of your extraordinary contribution to all California women who are or will face a breast cancer diagnosis.
We are so grateful you are here. Welcome to the California State Senate.
And now ask Senator Stern, who has an amazing woman from her district, to share the story.
I'll take her. Yeah. I'll be her today.
His district.
Proud feminist. Honored to present this resolution to Carla Kimball, the Southern California anchor to this sisterhood of survivors. They're not just surviving, as you can see, they're thriving, they're vibrant, and this message of early detection about breast cancer is critical and now will be on our roads as a constant public safety message to anyone driving in the state of California. They'll know, because of this sisterhood's hard work and because of Carla's leadership and the rest of this incredible alliance, that hopefully we save some more lives. I think today is an important day in recognizing that step, but the most important thing is buying that license plate. So go get out there and join the sisterhood. Congratulations, Carla.
Carla, we welcome you to the State Senate. Thank you.
I know that they've been known as the Survivor Sisters, but one of those sisters is not with us here today. Her name is Jo Ladina Ferris White of Brentwood, California. I'd like to ask Assemblywoman Buchanan to come up to the front here as I talk about Joy. Joy passed away on March 12, 2017, was the inspiration behind the formation of the Survivor Sisters, and will forever be remembered for her role in bringing about the California Pink Ribbon License Plate campaign. Joy dedicated a great part of her life to discerning the needs of others and retired after 17 years of service to Kaiser Permanente, where she worked in the emergency room. On behalf of the California Senate, I'm honored to present this resolution in recognition posthumously to Joy Ladina Ferris White in recognition of her inspiration and many, many contributions.
Members,
With the permission of the President, I'd like to invite Senator Skinner to share some thoughts.
absolutely. After Senator Skinner, we're going to turn the floor over to Senator Jackson, and then we'll do a group photo. Senator Skinner, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I want to thank my colleague from Orinda, our colleague from Orinda, for organizing this. And I wanted to just also give special recognition, which our colleague already has, but I want to reemphasize it, to our former Assembly Member, Joan Buchanan. This, what you see, this beautiful thing, which I think most of us would have thought would have been a pretty easy, a pretty slam dunk thing to pull off. I actually met Carla and her husband, Mr. Kimball, and they described to me the Survivor Sisters and that they had this idea for a pink plate. And they described to me that where a number of them lived. I was in the Assembly at the time, and I said, oh, my good friend Joan Buchanan, Assemblywoman Buchanan, would be great to carry that. That ought to be an easy and wonderful thing to do. It should just be so easy. Naive. Anyway, this thing was not easy. And so I just want to acknowledge the work that all the sisters put in and Ms. Buchanan put in, because the amount of obstacles that were put before this were just beyond one should ever consider. And so that they succeeded is just another testimony to their tenacity. So thank you.
Thank you, Senator Skinner. we are going to turn the floor over to Senator Jackson with her pink plate.
Thank you. I also want to thank these sisters. And I, too, am a breast cancer survivor. 18 weeks of chemotherapy, 4 surgeries, radiation, the whole 9 yards, loss of hair. I have a nice shaped head, I discovered, something I never wanted to know. But you know, this plate isn't just a license plate. This is a sign of sisterhood, because every one of these women here know exactly what I'm talking about. And I suspect every one of us in this room knows someone, whether a mother, a sister, a cousin, even a male. 5% of breast cancer is male, but 95% is female. And it is an extraordinary path that we go down to come out at the other end, hopefully cancer-free, recognizing that there is indeed a gift to cancer. When I first heard that, I thought the person that was telling me that was absolutely nuts. But there is a gift, and the gift is to appreciate every day that we are here. Am I right on that? Every day is a blessing. And so as we drive down the streets with these license plates, we can remember our sisters, our own experience, the hope that has come as a result of being able to share in the blessing and challenges associated with the struggles we've been through, and realize that it does nothing if not create a greater resolve in us to live each day, to love our families, to appreciate the world we live in. And so I was honored to actually carry this, I believe, on the Senate floor. Assemblymember Buchanan reminded me. It has taken way too long to get this to fruition, but it's just another symbol. Don't mess with women when we are committed to a cause. And so I want to thank all of you. I want to thank Assemblymember Buchanan. I want to thank my good colleague from Marinda. And I hope that we'll see many of these on the road representing survivorship, because cancer doesn't have to be a death sentence. And so with hope and appreciation, I would also ask that we give another round of applause to these extraordinary women.
On behalf of the California State Senate, we are so grateful for your incredible work. We welcome all members to be able to take a picture with the Survivor Sisters.